フルカウンター。
Alright lads, welcome back to the Grand Cross video. So if you're like me, you've just done your summons, there's a week left, you maybe still kind of scrape some diamonds to get that final like 900 pity to get the barn. But if not, you're probably done and wondering who to summon for next. Now, I'm not going to long the video out. Don't summon for anyone, being honest. I'll go into a little bit of detail later on of who may want to summon for these characters. But to be fair, it's been like this since almost Lost Fame Meliodas. You only summon on festival banners. And collabs too, if that's your thing. But being realistic here, you only summon the festivals because one, the festival are typically the best characters in the game, meta changing, and also have better rates, 4%, and typically the best filler rate. For example, like Bon, you know, like it's obvious. But then also as well, there's not really too many filler banners, if you want to call it that, the banners that are kind of in place of the actual festivals. There ain't too many that are actually like, crazy good. I think the only good ones really was arguably Sario and Tamio all the months ago, but even then you could argue that was a skip because I mean I didn't summon them and I already got basically a 5-6 Tamio, so it's most of them are skips. Typically you only summon on them if it's the character you like. So for example, right now, if you like Merlin in this juicy outfit, then you would summon for her rather than her being a good character. So let's just dive into, I guess, the first update, which is the Ragnarok update. That is coming this Tuesday, and I'm excited for it because we are going to be getting the actual story mode update, which I know it's been a month on JP. As you can see, I've not actually played it yet, so I am looking forward to playing it on my global account. Probably going to end up live streaming it and just seeing what the story is about. Thankfully, I've not been spoiled, although I don't think there's too much happens in the first chapter. I think when we start seeing 4, then maybe I will be spoiled. But I guess Nagato spoiled a giant, so that's kind of it is what it is. But with the Ragnarok update, it does come with Fauna, which is I mean she's only used, she's free, but she's only used for the Belmoth, and even at that, you still barely even use her. She's kind of a bad character. To be fair, I like her, so I'm glad I can get her for free. That being said, though, would I have taken her for free if she was going to be this bad? Probably not. I do wish she was a little bit better, but it's whatever. It's a free character. The next two is obviously Sigurd, which I'll get into in a second, but Lost Fame Meliodas. Now, this one is, yeah, don't summon, boys. He's a really bad character. Not only does he not kill at 6-6 against a barn team, which is shocking, it's, he doesn't have the follow-up. The Red Lost Fame had, you know, the skills to where you didn't really need to get him 6-6. Now you do, but back in the day, you didn't need to get him 6-6 because his AoE charge, if he got a tier 3, it's almost an ultimate in itself. So now with these skills, which is literally deplete, ultimate depletion on a single target skill, not that great, doesn't do too much damage, and I believe this next skill is to lower attack related stats by 40%. He's not damage though, so basically he's doing no damage, and his only damage is his ultimate. That's basically what his passive is based around. So you gotta get him 6-6. Do not summon if you plan to get this guy once. If you're summoning, you're going all out, you're a whale. You don't need me to tell you to summon because you already farmed the 6-6 Meliodas. But Sigurd is actually a good unit, and although that be it, he's not, you know, a meta breaker to counter Barn. He is a fun unit that will help other characters. Typically, what I call him, or like what I like to class some of these characters, are YouTube characters, which is basically only YouTubers use them to showcase other characters like Ram, or I guess Rem, Galand, you know, Assault Meliodas, just to make those guys actually hit hard. That's kind of what he does. So if you like him, fair enough, but bear in mind the Ragnarok characters are not exclusive. Yes, they do go into, I believe that's actually on right now. So yeah, he does go into Distro. No, he doesn't go into part 1 or part 2 or part 3, but you still can get him. And once again, I pulled both Tamio and Sario twice off these banners, so they are reliable in some sense. So just for the fact the unit's not a limited character, kind of leads into our next banners read, which is 2 limited banners, Roxy and in the Summer Merlin and Elizabeth. I would pull Dowdry, fuck's sake. Oh my days. And at the end, bro, what the hell? Bro, back to back. What the hell, man? Where's my luck on my global account? Okay, so I did get 3 SSRs. None that I wanted, but, you know, you can get them if you were lucky enough. Alright, so to go over the Summer Roxy, if you would have asked me on day 1, would you summon? I would say yes, just because, to be fair, Step Up is so cheap. You might also get the character. It's only 240 damage. It's barely nothing in the grand scheme of things. To get a guaranteed character, when a lot of the banners nowadays are either 900 or 600, it's worth summoning. Even if she's not that great unit, it is worth summoning. She's exclusive, so we may not see her too often. And bear in mind, yeah, she's not going to come back for a very long time. That being said, though, if you do pull her, you may not actually use her. So I do recommend, if you are at least not plan to summon, just do one summon, get the guaranteed what's it, the free summon basically for 1 diamond. That's what I will be doing. But if that's kind of it. Roxy, you don't really want to summon for, mainly because, well, we have this banner here. So this banner just came out right now, and Elizabeth Hawk is not that great, but Merlin though, Merlin is the one some people may summon for. She is, well, thankfully one. We do know that a festival is coming in the next 2-3 weeks time now. So by the time this banner does come to global, we will know who the next festival unit is. So we can say, okay, lads, do I really want to summon for Merlin right before? I mean, I'm going to say because it's Margaret, but I know a lot of people can say Festival Esterosa. I just, it's not Festival Esterosa, but people still think it is him. But let's just say it is him, then people are going to rather summon for him because he's a festival unit. And yeah, this girl is going to get skipped quite a lot. However, it is a rare banner. It's a seasonal. It won't return too often. Personally, myself, once again, unless it's Goddess Margaret, I do plan to summon at least 1 rotation to get the guaranteed, or at least go all the way until I do get the Merlin. The main reason why, and the only people who should be summoning this banner are people who spent a lot of money on ReZero. Because what's the point? Why are you going to use an unknown team if you do not have a 6-6 Amelia, or if you don't have like a 6-6 Ram to where you get the CC bonus? There's no point in summoning for Merlin if you don't have that team built up. If you're being using the human team, if you're using the Gluey team, there's no reason, because at that point you're kind of substituting her, who isn't well, not like a top tier broken character. She's just a good person to deal with Barn. To, like, you know, you're substituting your best team really. So at least for me, who I've spent, you know, I got a 6-6 Amelia, got a 6-6 Ram as well. You know, I can mix and match really, and I can fit her in my team. My Lolly Merlin can get replaced. She'll do quite well. Obviously, you know, people are kind of saying right now she's not a good character, or like a mad character with Barn. In my eyes, she is. She, you know, she attack disabled when I need her to. She drains, so I can save my Amelia cards to rank, to like merge them to get her ultimate, because as soon as I get my Amelia ultimate, it's almost a GG really, and I think she can follow up and probably kill the team as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to her. That being said though, it is a new Merlin, so if you are planning to summon, you do have to get her either 6-6, not 6-6, but thankfully her ultimate doesn't scale too much, it's just more damage, so you can use her 1-6 and be fine. But then as well, you know, it's new cosmetics, it's kind of a lot to invest into a new character, so I would say skip the Merlin, just because if you're not built up the ReZero team, what's the point? You're just gonna using a worse team almost. And yeah, save for the next festival unit, which should be around the corner. So yeah, boys, that is canon for today's video. Let me know who you're summoning for. If anything, you're probably just summoning for the character itself rather than what she does, because I know I mean, I'm gonna go for Merlin, but I do hope to pull Elizabeth on the way as well, just to get both the new characters. And then Roxy, I do hope I get, or at least on the second or first summon, but I can skip her. I'm not going to lose sleep over her, really. But yeah, the Merlin, I'm definitely going to be summoning for, mainly because I just like Merlin. But she is a good counter. Not the counter for Barn, but she is a good counter towards Barn. Same way Eskimo's a good counter towards Barn, even though he's not the counter, if you get what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, boys, let me know what you lot are doing. And yeah, interested to hear what you lot say. And once again, if you want to theorize who the next festival unit is, you can. I've had more discussions already about it, but yeah, it's not Esterosa. I'm telling you right, it's not Esterosa. But yeah, boys, thank you for watching. I can't wait for the new updates. We'll see what the Ragnarok banner is saying. But we can wait. Global can just wait, because I do believe, hang on. Yeah, the actual Ragnarok banner comes on the 20th, and if we are getting a festival unit on the 29th, that means we still have to the 3rd of August to summon for, I guess, Sigurd. So if you are planning something for the actual Ragnarok banner, do wait till almost the end of the banner to see what JP gets and see if they do get a festival unit, and then yeah, then you can kind of confirm what you want to summon for. But yeah, boys, let me know what you're doing, and peace.